For me, honestly, it's the color. Like, I like dark. Dark skin because I like the way it looks against my skin. It's like so different. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just love it. And it's the lips for me. It's the build for me. Like, it's, I don't know. It's just I like the hair, like the kinky hair. I just love it. There's black men out there that are very like urban, like mad hood, like real gangster, and then there's some men out there that are very classy, suited up. You know what I mean? And like GQ status. All women kind of want to be controlled in a way, though. Like, we want to be hit with the tate quieto. Like, I got this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you what's up.
I prefer to date black men. This bothers more people than it should. I don't just date black men, but when I share this with other people, they want to know why. Why would a white woman want to date a black man so much? The same reason I would want to date any other race. I do think that there are certain traits and characteristics that black men hold that attract me more, and they're attracted to me, and we just click and it's a thing. But overall, it just seems that I have a stronger connection and chemistry with black men than other races. I'm at a point in my life where I want someone that I can grow old with, that I can have a future with. I really don't care what the race is. I'm not saying that this is their intentions because I don't know them, but usually when something like this is asked, there is no right answer. So often when a white woman shares that she prefers to date black men, it is then a firing show against the white woman and against black men. It's okay for you to not understand why a white woman would want to date a black man. It's not yours to understand. And it's also okay to keep those thoughts in your head. 5 reasons why I prefer to date a black man. Before getting started, I want to say that 1, not all black men hold these traits. I don't think every black man walking is like this because everyone's a human being in their own person, right? Also, other men from other races can also hold these. This is just my experience for the 100th time. When I am single and dating, I will consider all races. But let's get into it. Reason number 1, dominance and masculinity. And this goes beyond their physical appearance, although it doesn't hurt. I love a man that is masculine, dominant in a healthy way. That provider energy. I don't gotta tell them that they need to work. I don't need to take care of them. Without me, they're gonna do fine. Reason number 2, I don't have to tell them to bathe, ever. I spend a lot of money, time, and energy in my appearance, and I want my man to do the same. And cleaning themselves with a washcloth, big plus. I am neurodivergent. I also have trauma. So I do not want to walk on eggshells. I don't want passive aggressive. I just want you to tell me how it is. Black men do that. I don't ever have to question what they're thinking or if they're bothered. They're like, this is what's up, Stephanie. Which I also appreciate in the talking stage because I never have to guess if a black man is actually into me. He lets me know right off the bat. The affection and intimacy and closeness is top of the line. Adult activity is more than just that. I feel like I'm more than just a body laying next to them. Gentleman level times 10. Open the door, open the car door. A year and a half that I've been with my man right now, I have never carried in a bag or a luggage. One time we had to switch rooms and he told me to go lay down and he moved all of our stuff while I just laid in the bed like a little princess. I've never felt disrespected by a black man before. The character values and ethics for me has always been top notch in the black men I've known or dated, like even just friends. Now again, not every black man's a great man. This is more than 5, but I love a man that's like protective and territorial in a healthy way, not like you're not wearing that kind of thing, but like, that's a lot of skin, Stephanie. It's not for everyone, but I love that. I've always been treated in such a respectful way that it makes me want to return that to them. Like, I want to match that energy. I love a man that I can just have natural chemistry and connection. I've also found that most black men that I've come in contact with are just funny as hell. I love laughing. I love it.
Why white girls prefer black guys. Some white girls are attracted to black guys for a mix of cultural, physical, and emotional reasons. Confidence, charisma, athletic build, and unique style often stand out. Many also admire the strong sense of rhythm, humor, and resilience. For others, it's about breaking stereotypes, exploring diversity, or simply personal chemistry. Love knows no color.
Why we came here? What are you doing? Oh my God, look. Huh?
Hi there. Hope you're all fine. I'm also fine. Welcome to Unfiltered for You. And today we are having another controversial topic that has always heated up debate and sparking up controversies And this topic is about white women are preferring black men in marriage, in relationships, in dating over their own race. So why do so many people get heated up with this topic, and why are there so many controversies when this happens? Like when you see a black man with a white woman. Yeah, let's jump into this video and listen to the white ladies what they have to say as to why they choose, or as to why they chose black men over their white men.
It's gonna sound so ridiculous and so white girl-ish.
Let me hear it.
But I would say I've been like this basically since I knew I was attracted to men.
Yeah.
That I kind of was attracted to a darker skin color.
Say that again. What kind of skin color was you attracted to?
Darker skin.
Black man. We win again. We are the creed. We are the superheroes of the earth.
I used to play soccer, right?
Okay.
And there is not a lot of black men in Denmark.
Right.
We have a little bit, but it's not like here.
It ain't American black.
No.
It ain't the same.
At all. So like looking back, I'm like, where did I get this like itch from?
Damn, it's an itch. Ooh, can I scratch it? No, sorry.
It is. No, and then I realized like my whole life I've been so into music, you know,
Yeah.
and like MTV music videos and MTV Cribs, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So like I think like underlining in my brain have like constantly like put that in there.
Yes.
When I then came to America, I was completely like baffled. I was like, oh my God, it's really like this.
Oh, for
out
sure.
here.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I've been asked this question for a long time. How do I, as a blind woman, know I like black men? Well, I do for many reasons. Number one, confidence and strength, and a lot of heart. Two, honestly, they approach me. They have the gall to approach me and say hi and date me. And so that started when I was younger, as far as not the, whole dating thing, but being treated as if I'm quote unquote normal, basically. It was never a thing, I mean, obviously everyone is an individual, and some people are not so nice and some people are nice, but overall in my experience it's always been positive. I have, as an adult or as a teenager, I felt more like they saw me feminine, more sexy, more accepted, and that's the black culture, period, because I want to emphasize that as well. It's not like it's a fetish. It's just been a preference because of my experience. I've been turned down by, well, I won't say turned down, but Mexican men have not given me, I'm Mexican, the attention or chance or opportunity. I remember being in high school, and yes, I know high school is a long time ago, right? But in high school, I would hear them talk about me, saying, oh yeah, she's pretty, she's this or that, but she can't see. And I'm just like, dude, I can hear you though. But anyway, I didn't get that with black men and young men when I was younger as well. Then I had children, and well, I had a relationship for 16 years, and they are biracial. So that was my young adult life. And then after that, I've had a relationship with another gentleman, and honestly, it's who I'm attracted to. And I know I can't see the skin tone, but I had my sight at one time, and the skin tone is beautiful, all shades, and all shades of black or chocolate men is just beautiful to me. And the culture in general, if you go to my pages, you'll see I represent very much and share knowledge, like as much as I can anyway. Again, my kids are biracial, so it's more than just some fetish or anything like that.
So wanted to respond to Christy's comment here about dating black guys and it not just being the way that they look. And I've tried to, explain this on my platform, and some people just don't get it. They just think it's a superficial thing. They think it's a novelty. They think it's just to get attention. And for me, it's not. I've literally been decades with a black man, and it's not about the superficial things that you see about them. It's all of it. It's everything with the black culture, you know, music, food, just like she's saying, church. The 2 churches that I still go to this day are both black churches. I attend the Lighthouse in Houston. I am so happy that is one thing we got from COVID, is the churches live streaming the sermons, because I attend Tuesdays and Sundays, and I absolutely love attending that church. I also follow the Potter's House and have been, and I love that church. And you know, I've been to some of these non-denominational churches that are, you know, mixed diversities, but they just don't hit me the way that these other churches do. And I love that about the black culture. Like, it's just great to see people really bonding through God and not being afraid to open up and be themselves. And I'm not saying that other churches don't do that. It's just, I feel at home there and welcome, and it doesn't matter what color my skin is. It's just everyone loves each other, and we're there to praise God as one, and it's beautiful. The way the family dynamic is, you know, how highly respected the mothers are in black culture. You know, like, I just love when men absolutely love their mother. I mean, it's so just beautiful. And okay, he can be a mama's boy, but at the end of the day, if that man loves his mom like that, just imagine how he's going to love you. And I mean, that says a lot to me. And then when you see a man that just absolutely adores his children, whether or not he's with the mother of them or not, he's still there, present, given his all to them. And it's just beautiful to see. And that is the type of things that attract me to date black men.
Nigeria.
Nigeria! Again! Okay, why Nigeria? Why?
My ex is Nigerian.
You like your black men? Is that your type? Would you go for anyone that's white? Brown? Mexican? Why black guys? Tell us why.
They're hung like a horse. They're sexy as fuck. I like it.
Wow. So, if I could plug you with a black man right now, would you be on that?
Yeah.
You'd be on that? Yeah? Set you up. Alright, cool.
As much as I love like the look of a black man, it is a lot from background and the culture behind it, like the work ethic, the hustle, like all these things really just, as much as people want to focus on the fact that they're black and they have a different skin tone than me, I am looking beyond that, way deeper than that. Like I said, the culture, the upbringing, the language.
Come on now,
whatever,
you like that slang, how we adjust our words and ebonics, you like that?
All of that. And like
Isn't
I
it
said,
charismatic?
the music, the
like
movies,
keep going.
the style.
Keep going. Don't stop now. We got enough time to keep. Ooh, the haircuts. God damn, what else?
Do you know what? Like for years, right? I never was into dreads. But I feel like they're growing up.
Now she liking dreads out there, mother. Man, the natural man. Shout out to Bob Marley, you nappy head mother. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
5 reasons why I prefer dating black men over white men. I don't need to say the obvious, but in addition to the obvious, they're also very adventurous lovers, and they want to do all the nasty things, and they like really nasty girls that look real pretty. Secondly, they're gentlemen. They never forget their manners. Always opening doors, pulling out chairs, walking you on the inside of the sidewalk. Number 3, they love to treat their girls. They like to get their girls' nails done and their feet done. That's not a white guy thing. It's not. Number 4, they're very masculine. I love a masculine man because I am kind of like a alpha female personality, but I love when a man makes me feel like I am safe to be feminine, and I find that with a lot of the black guys that I've dated. Number 5, no matter how old they are, which I tend to like older guys like in their 50s, like 50, 52, 54, 56, that's right in my range. They never get old. They just, it's almost like age is grace to them.
And they're always sexy. White hair, no.
Give the Black King a Polish woman and his status will go from here to here. Basically, any sort of Slavic-based woman is going to improve his significance and importance in life. Now, whether it's a fact or not, I don't know, but that's how the Black Kings feel. They also are living milk machines. They live for the milk. They're not so money orientated, but Polish women specifically, they don't actually mind about this. In the end, Polish girls, they don't really want to be rich in the way that Russian women are. Russian women are so high maintenance compared to Polish girls. The thing is, Polish men are not actually that nice to Polish women, so they just seek outside the box. They go to places like South Africa, Jamaica, Mexico, Barbados, because they are essentially living snow bunnies. They just want a nice, calm, family-oriented guy, which in essence is a Black King. And they also know, but by mixing the two very strong genetics, the outcome is going to be sweet.
Let me come on here and reiterate the past post about white girls dating black men, because some of you seem to be illiterate. I am a woman who has dated interracial since I was 14. So I will never, ever, ever date a white man, ever. All my kids are mixed. I'm with a black man. Like, that's my life. I will always be interracial. I will always say it's good to be interracial. It's good to be with who you love. Whoever you love, be with them. But I am saying this, repeating what I already said. Don't be with somebody where you feel like you're in fear. Don't be with somebody where you feel like you could be unalived. Don't be with somebody whose family hates you or would unalive you. That is my topic that I have to say. Be with who you want, but be precautious on who you're with.
African boys come to Russia.
I love African boys.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love African boys.
You have an African friend?
African She's boys. Really sexy. I love African boys.
Russian women and their love for black men. Many people are surprised to learn that Russian women genuinely love and appreciate black men. Cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, it's not unusual to see Russian women drawn to black men, not just for appearance, but for their energy, confidence, and culture. Russian women are known for being loving, loyal, and emotionally deep. They value real connection, and many are open-minded when it comes to love. They don't judge by skin color, but by character. That's why many black men feel truly respected and welcomed in Russia. Whether through friendships, dating, or long-term relationships, Russian women often go out of their way to make their partners feel special. They're curious about African culture, warm in conversation, and serious when it comes to love. In a world that often divides people, Russian women show that love has no borders, and that real heart.
The way that I have changed since this man has entered my life, I'll never be the same. And it is not for the reasons you're thinking, you nasty. Even though that's not a conversation for today. I'm just saying, like, I have become like the boldest, most confident version of me. I dress different. I talk different. I believe in myself in a different way. I'm like way more into my feminine energy. And I did not know that that was a theme of having a black boyfriend until I stumbled on all of these videos on TikTok talking about the black boyfriend effect. And I need to know, like, what is this psychological phenomenon? And what is it about black men that is just different? And I'm not just saying this because I'm with a black guy, but since I have been exposed to black culture more and more, I just genuinely believe that they actually like women. It's like they have a different appreciation for femininity. I don't know, just thoughts.
Quick story on how this white girl grew up in a completely white town, not taught anything but white. Let's get into it. Grew up in a very small town in Iowa, and its name is Storm Lake. This small town in Iowa, as I was growing up, I only saw white people. There were not any people of color in school. Wait. Yes, there was. There were 2 black guys, and they were adopted from one family. I didn't believe that there was Mexicans, but we weren't taught Mexican, so we didn't know what that was, okay? So we didn't know. It was only white, and that's all we knew. Until a big hailstorm hit that town one day, and the next thing you knew, there were Mexicans coming to town. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a Mexican. How cool. We're finally seeing a different culture. And then the Asians started to come slowly but surely, because in this town, there was a pork plant and a turkey plant. So there was big manufacturing companies for people to come to this town and work. So slowly, in my teenage years, I started seeing some Mexican, some Asian, and then I never saw black. But ironically, me and my best friend cruising around this small town one day, we call it cruising the loop. We actually saw this big, buff, beautiful, handsome, muscular man. And I was like, oh my God, girl, look at that guy. And we're all like, oh my God, and he's so tan, blah, 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 blah. So later that exact same day, we saw this beautiful tan man at a bar and discovered that he was not tan. He was black. But my God, was he beautiful. I actually married that first black man that I ever saw and didn't even realize he was black. I learned a lot from marrying and falling in love with this black man. I loved the culture. I loved how I loved all people. I loved just the way that they lived versus white. I mean, I'm sorry, people, but black guys, they got it going on, and they have a lot better parties, if you know what I'm saying. So the reality of this little blast from the past of mine is I got out of this little small town. I explored the world. I have learned that people are people, and you don't have to be white to make it. You can be black and be a happy person. You can be Asian. You can be anything, and they all are amazing cultures. So the people that are still stuck in this small town and they're little mega freaks, they haven't understood or had the opportunity to be able to see what the world really is instead of just a boring little white people town.
So we have all heard what the ladies have to say, what their reasons are for choosing the black men over the white men. And according to what they have said, for me, I don't have anything like against anyone choosing whoever they want to love or whoever they want to be with. That is it's a new age, it's a new thing. I think people have their own personal choices and preferences, and we have had it all. Others is just attraction, it's the looks, it's the culture of the black people, it's the church, it's the family kind of setting of the black people, it's the build up of someone, it's love at first sight, it's the aggressiveness of the black men that makes white women prefer them. It's the dominance of the black men. Like one lady said, it's a healthy dominance. Some women prefer a dominant man. And I think it is just natural that women, we were meant to be like under a man, feeling like, yes, he's the head, he's the leader, he's the man, real, like not in a unhealthy way, but in a healthy way and in a natural way. Men are supposed to be heavy lifters, they are supposed to be planners for the family, they are supposed to be leaders, heads of the family, all that men are created to be. So if a black man displays all that, then why not go for him? It's very okay. Go for him and you will enjoy the queenship in you or the princess in you, if that's what you prefer. And then, like they said, not all black men are the same. That is true. Not all black men have these traits or have these personalities and characters and whatever. No, it depends. Just like any other human being or any other race, people are gifted differently. So it is not just about the natural endowment, like the way some people think that black men are naturally endowed they carry heavy loads in there. No, that is just a fantasy. Okay, it's something that people assume, but it's not the truth. This lady said she has dated several of them, and believe her, some have small, others have long, others have short, some have big. So don't just go because you hear people saying black men have big. No, look beyond that. Yeah, fall in love with this person beyond the trousers or beyond the zip. Yeah, and I like that. People have reasons that are really genuine. And even the young girls, just imagine those young girls from Russia were saying, we prefer black boys. And I was really surprised. I thought, I didn't know that there were so many black people in Russia. And like, people just love them, the men. And I know even the ladies are on market, black women there, I think they're also on market. So I really didn't know that this was a thing. So my black brothers, the praise is just so good about you. So choose where your heart is calling you. Choose what you think is good for you, because at the end of the day, we shall all retire and grow old. So what kind of person do you want to grow old with? What kind of person do you want to make a home with? What kind of person do you want to make a family with? And I think this is kind of breaking the racism, the high rate of racism that really was, and of course it's still there, but I think this will help to reduce it. Yeah, because I know of people have talked of how their families, once they introduce maybe another race into their family, they were like, no. They were looked at as no. They were made to get isolated. Some were disowned. Others, their benefits were cut off just because they fell in love with this other person from another race. And believe me, racism is everywhere, all over. It's not only about white people being racist. Even black people are racist. You may take a white lady to your family back, say, in Africa, and your African family may say, no, we shall not allow this to happen. You want to spoil our lineage? You want to mix our blood? You want to... What are you doing? What are you trying to say? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to us? What will our ancestors say? What, you know? So it's just everywhere. But I like the way people are now coming up and mixing up others. And those who are saying, yeah, interracial kids are so cute. Interracial kids are like this. If you appreciate that, that is so good. And yeah, there are people who had never seen a black person in their lives, but once they saw and they just fell in love with this person. Some say black men are kind, black men are loving, they are caring, their culture, then they really appreciate. You don't need to tell him, hey, go and take a shower. I didn't know that about the other race, about taking showers. I think people should be accepting, not isolating, not discriminating others just because of their choices. So, at the end of the day, attraction is personal, but the way people react to it says a lot about society. Now, I want to hear from you, please. Do you think this is just a preference, or is there something deeper going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this topic, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more real talk. So let's meet again in the next one.